Isolation Nation, welcome to another social distancing social club. I'm one of your hosts, Ben Glebe, and I just have a message for you today before we begin, and that message is you never know what someone's going through in their life. You might see somebody and think that you get it. You put them into a box. That person's crazy, but you don't know what's really happening. For example, went to the beach, Malibu, the other day on Labor Day weekend with Carmel. Needed a vacation, took a day off. Driving back, I got out of my car suddenly mid-drive with a plastic bag on PCH, Pacific Coast Highway, and just smashed the bag onto the concrete of the road. Everybody looked at me like I was nuts. Why would I do that? Why am I so angry? But I had just stopped at a coconut stand, and they're very hard to open typically, but this works very well. So, they might be nuts in your eyes. Maybe they're just coconuts. Please welcome now the second leg of the four-legged tripod that makes up the quarantine, Steve Hofstetter, everybody.
I mean, I also, had a beach day, and so what an open. Anyway, if you want to support the show, please do so. Top part of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, you can super chat on the YouTubes, do all that stuff. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, welcome another one of our hosts, Mr. Chris Bowers. Everybody, Chris Bowers.
Wow. Hey, how we doing? I'm excited. I will say I saw something in my apartment complex today. This guy is just right out. He's in my parking garage. But I'm excited if the apocalypse happens. If this is the good times and it's about to get worse, this is the guy I want to be friends with. Look at that dude, huh? He is fucking ready for the apocalypse. He's got a bunch of extra tires. He's got a raised Jeep Cherokee. That's my buddy. We're going across the world in Mohawks and fucking killing some shit. That's what
Maybe he just has those extra tires because he rolls over coconuts to open them. You don't know what he's going through, Bowers. We just learned this lesson.
And it is good
but I
that you found him, Bowers. I'm glad, Steve, that you absorbed the lesson. But Bowers, I'm glad you found him because in just a few weeks' time, you won't have a spare tire anymore.
Hey! Boom! That's what it is right there. Good job. Queen Rachel's here. How you doing, Queen?
I'm currently at the beach. It's so bright here today. I didn't have enough time to change into something else.
That was very convincing beach. Very convincing beach.
Yeah.
I think the most convincing part of it is the wall with the blanket on it behind you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that was more convincing than your jet ski day.
I thought I was on a jet ski.
Okay.
I think my copper tone background was more convincing than Rachel's beach.
I think Steve's skin tone is more convincing of somebody at the beach.
No. My skin tone is convincing of someone who's never heard of the beach.
Yeah, but my point is that it's even more convincing somehow than Rachel not doing anything to make a beach happen.
Oh, very, very good point. Anyway, welcome to the show, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, no, I bet I like the point because we all have moments where we lose our minds for whatever reason, and if somebody filmed it at that moment, you're a crazy person who's an asshole, or you're gonna get viral or whatever, and it's like, but you didn't know it was in my head, right? Yeah. Like the Super Bowl day, right? I've been telling the story. Super Bowl day, I'd been on my diet for 3 months. I was super fucking hardcore, and whole Super Bowl day was my day to cheat. So I was going to a Super Bowl party at my buddy's house. He said, get there at 4, we're gonna have all this food. I get there, there's no food. The food's at 7, right? That happens sometimes. Some people like, I want food there when I'm ready. So I'm like, I'm gonna go down to 7-Eleven. I'm gonna get me a Diet Pepsi and some snacks, and I'll just hold myself over. So I go down there and I get, the roller things, not the tornadoes, but tornadoes, but there's hot dogs and there's those chicken ones, right? The breaded chicken ones. I haven't
understood the thing you said in the last 45 seconds, but please continue.
Tornadoes?
Yeah, tornadoes, right? Not tornadoes, but the chicken rollers, right?
Wait, is that specifically a 7-Eleven food?
No, they're called tornadoes at speedways and all kinds of. You don't eat at gas stations enough, Steve. But
this is my fault. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I'm bailing on the whole thing. I was trying to do it fast to get through it.
No.
We got an overnight game. No, I'm done.
Don't bail.
I'm trying to understand it.
Oh.
Okay, so they have the roller chickens, which are like breaded chicken breasts that look like hot dogs.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Yes.
No? Okay, so I want a chicken, and I got a Diet Pepsi, and we got some chaser for Chrissy because we're drinking later, whatever, blah, blah, blah. We got a bunch of stuff. And I go, he just hands me the thing in a bag, and I go, does it have a bun? And he goes, no, the buns are for the hot dogs. And I go, no, the buns are for the chickens too. That's why they're shaped like a fucking hot dog. And he's like, no. I'm like, well, can you just give me a bun? He's like, no. I'm like, what do you mean, no? Give me a fucking bun, right? I want a bun. I haven't had a carb in 3 months. He's like, no, they come with the bun. Can I buy a hot dog and then throw the bun? He's like, no, what? I fucking was like, fine, I don't want any of this shit. And I fucking threw it all away, and I got pissed, and I left, and I looked like a dick. But you know what? I knew this wasn't
I
going
also
anywhere.
no. I agree with you, Bowers. I was hoping that story ended with someone walking in on you to the 7-Eleven guy, where you're just holding him by the collar, going, "Give me your damn buns!" Like that's what I was hoping for.
Yeah, no, I didn't yell at him. I didn't.
I want to put something in your buns.
Yeah,
It's shaped like a hot dog, damn it! Don't you understand?
That's my point. Like, it's shaped like a fucking hot dog on purpose. You should give me a hot dog bun. Now, I know I'm pissed about it, but what the fuck? I was just so mad. I don't get mad, but I was fucking angry.
No, it's absolutely true.
Picture me at that moment.
Picture anyone trying to get away from a bee where you can't see the bee on film. It's that.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I like the idea of.
And I don't want to side with the 7-Eleven guy, but that chicken thing is wrapped in bread already, correct?
Then make it look like flat like a chicken. Then, God damn it, it's fucking looks like a hot dog, so it'll fit in a bun. That's the whole point, right?
Or maybe the whole point is so it'll roll on that roller, so they can make more money off that roller.
No, I've definitely, Bowers,
That's a solid
I'm being
point. That's a solid
sympathetic
point.
with
Maybe
you.
it's the roller thing. It's a roller thing. I don't know.
I definitely understand the idea of, like, there's a little bit of common sense that's slightly different from policy, that all you need to do is use the common sense. Like, I tried to buy a small soda back in the day, and they wouldn't sell it to me because they didn't have any small cups left. And I was like, can you just pour less in a big cup? And they, like, refused to. And I was like, can I just get a large soda then? And the guy at that point already was saying no to me, and so then he wouldn't even sell me a large fucking soda, because he was already there. And I feel like that's what happened to you with your weird chicken Frankendog.
We could probably poke holes in that story too, Steve, but we don't want you to destroy us for 14 minutes, so we're going to let that lie. We're just going to let that lie for a little while. But, I mean, it is true. Back in the day, you used to be able to make judgments on people, but now there's so much. The world has changed so much. Like, you used to be able to old-fashioned see someone talking to themselves and think, that's a crazy person. And now they're probably on Bluetooth, and they're arguing with their lawyer or something, and you don't know.
Right, exactly. So take a minute to don't judge before you figure out where people are. Maybe they haven't eaten a carb in 3 months and they're fucking angry.
Or
That's
they're
all
just
I'm saying.
listening to our show on their Bluetooth, and they're just trying to participate. Like, now people are literally Zooming as they go. It's a very complicated world. Rachel, do we have anything coming in?
We have a lot of game entries coming in.
Well, we have an overnight game. Let's talk about that before we get to the tips. We got an overnight game, which was a retired Steve classic, which is Fuck, Marry, Kill. But they did Fuck, Marry, Kill with Fozzie Bear, Gonzo, and Kermit the Frog. So
Wow.
Jessica Cabell had Fuck Fozzie because I like chubby hairy bears. Big fan of that. Marry Gonzo because he would be hilarious to live with, and kill Kermit, 1 because he's too sappy, and 2 because frog legs are yummy. I thought that was funny.
Nice.
Jeremy Day had Fuck Gonzo because he's probably got some tricks and techniques. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I'm trying to. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Marry Kermit. Oh, because Gonzo does because of the nose. I get it now. Sorry. Marry Kermit because he's not afraid of commitment.
Nice.
And kill Fozzie because there's only one hairy bear with bad jokes around here. So they're both hairy bear jokes, which I liked. I was in
couple
both
things
of those.
real quick. First of all, it'd be tough to marry Kermit because he definitely gets green with envy. But also, no matter what you do with any of them, you've got your hand up their ass. It's a puppet. Okay. Today's game.
Yep, which reminds us, we're in a pandemic, so please wash your hands. Please wash your hands if possible.
Yeah, I think that goes if you have your hand up somebody's ass, regardless of pandemic, but especially now, I think.
Just
sure.
just a kindness. I always depend on the kindness of strangers.
Yes.
Okay, today's game, in honor of the weight loss challenge that we're doing, today's game is diet a song. So pretty simple. Make a song diet friendly. For example, smells like teen salmon. However it is that you do it. Bowers, you had one?
Pour some sugar substitute on me.
Exactly, which is
Something to that
probably
effect.
worse for you. But either way, still works for the game.
Diet a song is the way we're phrasing it, right? Diet a song? What is
Diet
this?
a song.
Diet
Yes.
friendly. It's very confusing the way you're saying it. And
Well, I
don't
did
know
say
if-
diet a song also, but you didn't hear that part. Because
Oh,
you
no,
were
I
busy
didn't hear
trying
it.
to open coconuts. It's a very
correct.
time-consuming thing.
Yeah, but don't judge that, please. You never know what I'm doing.
I will not judge that, and now we know why you were late to sound check in the past. You've been opening coconuts this whole time. They're finally open, and now you're here. It's
That's
great.
correct. That's correct. And I've been now to Soundcheck for about 5 straight shows, and I want you to know that if I keep this up, my next habit I'm going to try to improve on is I will comb my hair before the show.
Look, let's not go crazy, Ben. So, all right, the way you submit to the game, if you want to comment on any of our feeds, you can do so Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. That is how you enter not to win a prize. If you want to actually win a prize, what you do is you put your entry in with at least a $5 tip on our Venmo, our PayPal, or our Super Chat, and then we will read those at the end and pick a winner. So diet a song.
Sounds good. We have a
It
pretty
does
big
sound really
audience
good.
today.
Oh, and by the way, may I just say, I have lost 3.3 pounds.
Oh, nice
I'm really
work.
happy for you, Ben. That's
Oh, Rachel.
Oh,
You're not part of this
see?
bet, are you?
No, she's not.
Damn.
I think there should be an OnlyFans where attractive people just eat food for people on diets.
That
can't.
exists,
Yeah,
Taylor
that's called
says.
That's
OnlyFans.
absolutely exists. You thought it, therefore it exists. That's how the internet works.
And there's
Right,
TikToks.
Taylor, you're 100% correct.
Thank you, Taylor. And there's TikToks also where it's just hot girls eating like oversized foods. I just saw this. Carmel showed me the other day, like eating like a pizza slice this big or eating a burger this big. It's insane. Bowers, you would literally fall in love in 10-second chunks.
No,
Or
Ben.
do you think these girls are super skinny and it's just regular sized food?
That's exactly what I was going to say. They're just teeny people.
I also thank God Bowers actually said something there because the first 2 seconds I didn't know what was about to happen. Thought you were just really into what I was describing, Bowers. I don't like that at all.
Chrissy bought grapes the other day. They're pretty big grapes, and she has a very small mouth. She has to cut them in half to eat them. It's hilarious.
Wow, that reveals so many things.
It's also why she's my soulmate. Anyway,
Wow, let's introduce the video front row.
By the way,
a
those
great
aren't-
topic change.
Those aren't purple grapes. Those are plums, Bowers. You just have never seen them.
Welcome our video VIP front row. We've got Sean Ehrlich sporting the red today. Love that. Hope you're not angry on account of the red. Hayden Lemaster, the graphics, opposite of a disaster. So good at what he do. He designed that shirt he's wearing right now, the Isolation Nation shirt. Tam Brown, Megatron 2020, Peace Through Tyranny. Kate Louise, hello and welcome. Frankie Angles Nataro, too much face, too much head. I don't know what's happening. The world is spinning on its axis. Jessica Keibel standing, maybe that's her best Wi-Fi angle. Zara Bending joining us from Australia. She's giving us a heart down under, but that's really just like a little, like a spade when you flip it upside down. Chris LaBelle, muted, unmuted, doesn't matter at this point in the show. Leedy Corbin, the drawings are already underway. Is she cutting her drawings now? She's making origami for us, ladies and gentlemen. It's next level. And Shannon Kerr, welcome, like the angle, an ode to Frankie Angles. Thanks for joining us, everybody. It's going to be a
Ben,
fun.
is that the first time you ever said too much head, Ben? Anyway,
Nope, I say it every day I look in the mirror, buddy. We have a family of large heads.
sure.
By the way, Bowers, really solid joke. Really great joke.
Yeah, I said hot.
Oh, you sons of
Steve, I
bitches.
said hot people. Nobody's describing. So anyway, we also have two great comics. We have two great comics returning. We have Kyle Grooms is back. Kyle, how you doing, buddy?
Kyle.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Hold on. What's
Oh,
up?
There we go.
What's up?
There he is. There he is on the balcony.
What's good,
Love
brother?
it. Love it.
Yeah. I'm here
I
on the
love your-
balcony, yeah.
Show us your shirt, man. I love your shirt from Soundcheck. That's a good shirt you had on. There it is. Kyle Grooms shirt. There you go. You know.
That has got my own face on it.
I'm
I
not
love
sure
it.
I get the message of the shirt, though. What are you trying to say?
It's Kyle Groom's shirt is what it is.
Yeah,
Kyle
Why didn't you
Grooms.
just come out and say that on the shirt then?
Because it says, that's what it says here and here
Oh,
and here
oh.
and here and here and here. And then
Got
it says it right here too. And then there's my face. If you didn't get that part,
Got it.
face.
Yeah,
Got
if you're illiterate, there's his faces on it. That's good merch. I like
Yeah.
that. It's
By
good-
the
good
way, I
branding.
will.
Yeah, you know.
I will say we're glad to have Kyle back on the show while it's still good enough weather to have him on the show.
He's in Florida. He can
Thanks for
always go
having
outside.
me, man. I'm happy to be back. I don't get to talk to adults much these days.
Kyle, we always appreciate having you on the show. It's
Thank you.
wonderful to have you here.
Every time you appear on the show, Steve's trying to make us feel jealous that he's eating snacks. It's not working. I have a lot of self-control. And, the Tim Tams, correct.
That was a Tim Tam, but that's all right. I ate plenty of Tim Tams months ago. I'm good. I don't need more
Tim
Tim
Tam,
Tams.
what's that? Is it
That's
vegan?
It's an Australian cookie that we get from one of our good friends. Zara sends us cookies sometimes in the mail. Don't do that again, Zara. Not this month anyway, please.
Okay.
Don't send me any cookies.
Oh, wait.
You can send me more koalas and stuff, but no cookies. We also
And
have a
also,
new...
okay, well, go ahead. I was just going to say, whenever Kyle performs on our show, I just picture behind that glass just screaming babies everywhere. That's what I...
Oh, yeah. The next room's a mess. It's loud in there.
Oddly enough,
Rather
that is the
deal with
OnlyFans
that.
that Ben subscribes to.
Nice.
By the
Didn't
way,
hear the
Bowers-
joke, and I laughed at it, and I don't know what I was endorsing there. What did you say?
I said that screaming babies behind glass was the OnlyFans that you subscribe to. Also, by the way, Bowers,
A very weird joke. It's a super weird joke. I don't endorse that joke. I don't know what that joke means. I'd like you to return my Stephen Tabor book, by the way.
What's that little cookie that you're eating there? What is that?
It's a Caramello. It was good.
Come
You hear that,
Caramello.
Caramello?
We also have a second comic, new to the show. Meghan Hanley's here. Meghan, how you doing?
Megan.
Hi, hello. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Oh, wow. Are you a tiny person eating food on OnlyFans? Because that wall looks huge. Holy shit.
Yeah, I think I really overdid it on the virtual background.
That is impressive brickwork. Holy shit. Or is that a bunch of brownies separated by frosting? What's happening?
What do you live in a pyramid?
There has been so much food talk on this show already. Like, I am so hungry.
Megan, I don't even know what you're talking about. We haven't really been talking about food. That's ridiculous.
It's amazing. Oh my God. I didn't think
Yeah,
I'd crave 7-Eleven, but I'm suddenly craving a Long Island 7-Eleven.
I just spilled fruit cup juice on my dog. That was not nice of me to do. Yeah.
That's a weird
believe I'm-
OnlyFans.
I can't believe I'm the fat one of this group when everyone else eats the entire show but me. It's fucking weird.
Yep.
I mean, I'll be honest.
Some of us eat 90 minutes a day. Some of us eat 22 hours and 30 minutes a day, Bowers. This is the difference.
I'll be honest. I don't normally eat this much. I didn't eat this many snacks on the 420 episode. Like, this is a little ridiculous.
Well, you're not hurting me because I don't like chocolate, so chocolate doesn't affect me at all. If you're eating French fries, that might hurt my feelings. But
You
Yeah.
racist?
I will be right back.
yeah, Kyle, it's because chocolate's black. I like white chocolate.
yeah.
Actually, I do like white chocolate.
You
Fuck,
are-
maybe I'm
man.
racist, dude. Oh shit,
Yeah,
I didn't
maybe.
fucking know that.
Man.
God damn it.
I
And
feel like whenever anybody says they don't like chocolate, it's always like a weird brag, and everyone's like, then prove it. Prove it.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Kyle,
it's very
Kyle,
easy to prove.
Yeah.
It's very easy to prove. You just keep not eating chocolate. It's so easy.
Kyle, can we see your shirt again?
It says Kyle Grooms.
I don't get it.
Yeah, but it also says
Kyle,
it with,
well-
like, it's the thin blue line shirt, but with your name.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
Now I gotta burn it. No.
Don't lose
Buy-
your own shirt, Kyle.
Buy Kyle Groom's merch so you can burn it as a protest. Buy his merch to be burned. It's pretty exciting.
Comes with a
Yeah.
free lighter.
They
Don't burn
make
anything on the
great
West
kindling.
Coast right now, though. We would really appreciate. Do
Yeah,
not burn
true.
anything on the West Coast.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
right.
By the way, I think what we haven't talked about this. My favorite thing ever was when Kaepernick was the spokesman for Nike and all those idiots burned their New Balances. That may have been my favorite thing that ever happened to him. That was so goddamn funny. He's stupid. I ain't never wearing Nike. Those are New Balance, dude. You got those in
Yeah,
fucking Kohl's.
I'm burning my Skechers. These
I
Skechers
also-
gotta go.
I also love just even when they were burning their Nikes, it's like you already bought those. That doesn't-
Yeah.
It's also that's just as stupid. Well, it's more stupid to burn New Balances,
Oh
I guess.
yeah, it definitely is more dumb to burn New Balance, but they're like, well, it's an N on it, so that means Nike, and it's like, no.
Well, Steve, don't worry. Some of those idiots bought brand new Nikes to burn. So
Yeah.
keep that in mind.
Really showed them.
And also, Steve, eat all the snacks that you want. It doesn't do anything to us. We're waiting
Thanks, I'm
for.
gonna.
This is hurtful, but at the same time, we're just waiting for the video you're going to release it in a month called "Comedian Destroys Girlish Figure," and I'm ready.
How fun would that be if fucking with us, Steve gained 14 pounds? That'd be hilarious.
I want to see you and Steve switch places completely as human beings.
I don't think we do that well.
Like some sort of like weird like Jamie Lee Curtis 80s body switch movie.
Yes,
That kind of
yes.
Oh my God, can you
Comedian
imagine that?
destroys 14 chicken dogs in the round thing before leaving in tirade from 7-Eleven.
Comedian
7-Eleven.
destroys own career.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
True.
if you want-
By the way, I'd fuck it up, Steve. You know that. If I was you for 2 weeks, you'd be ruined.
He tweets in. It'd be like, oh, no.
14 years of hard work I can destroy in 2 fucking weeks. Let's go.
I think we've got our next challenge, my friends. We've got our next damn challenge.
Jesus Christ.
Are you eating cereal out of a mask? What is that? Oh, that's the coconut.
It's coconut. It's coconut. Or a shell of a human head. I don't know if that's a skull.
No, it's a coconut. I'm drinking the juice that I spilled on Henry that I poured in here and that is now mixed with coconut debris. It's not the best maybe to violently break it on the street. Who knows?
Yeah, well, if you violently break it on the street, you're like, you know what I like coconut with? Tire.
Better believe it.
Rachel,
Listen, I gotta get asphalt somewhere, you know what I mean?
Jesus Christ.
All right, so we had Natalie Renee tip the show $5. We had Savannah Martin $5, like father, like son, but with Bowers and Steve.
There you go.
And then Soto Solution tipped the show $50 and said, congratulations on the 50th episode, Lifesavers. And I said, thank you so much. It's actually episode 119.
Well, that's our fault. That's our fault because our intro of the show, the video that plays for 30 minutes, says 50 episodes. That's on us. We need to update that. I was going to send an email. I forgot. That's probably my fault. It's probably my fault.
We have an intro. We have an intro video that plays before the show.
We do indeed. Yes, we do.
Guys, are we doing a show?
Mm-hmm. 100 and how many episodes? 110?
19.
119. You better believe it. Before you know it, it'll be 120. True. True.
It is true. I cannot argue with that point, Ben. You're absolutely correct.
Thank
You know, we don't know what'll happen on this episode. We don't know for sure.
That's true.
I
Take
don't know
that
what's gonna
back.
happen tomorrow, but all right. Rach, we're caught up.
Last one we have is from Matthew Plummer, $2, and said, come on, that is not the definition of easy to prove. Not eating chocolate for an extended period would require observation from an outside party. Yes, I'm fun at parties.
That is very true. Also, eating chocolate would be incredibly easy to prove. Like if someone's like, I eat chocolate, they're like, oh yeah, prove it. And you'd be like, give me chocolate. Okay.
Also a great way to scam someone out of some chocolate. It's pretty solid. I mean, you don't know if it's imposter chocolate, but you have a pretty good idea it's real.
That is true. If you tell people you don't drink, they want to buy you a bunch of drinks. Maybe that's what we need to start doing, and we'll get a bunch of free drinks, Ben. We just say we don't drink, and then people make us drink, and then we end up drunk like we wanted to be anyway.
I have a confession to
Great
make,
fucking idea.
guys. Been doing that for 16 years.
Oh, really?
Steve has a locker full of alcohol in his house. He's waiting to crack open one day.
I just say, I don't drink, and someone's like, no, try one. I'm like, no, I don't want one unless it's a bottle of Jack, and then you just mail
You know
that
what?
to
You're
the
such a.
P.O. box.
I'm glad you picked a $12 bottle of whiskey to scam from people, Steve. That was so great. I can tell you don't drink because you want a bottle of, and you try to think of something expensive and went Jack. That's all you could think of. That's hilarious.
I'm keeping up the facade.
Yeah.
Steve's favorite beer is the generic beer that says beer on it. They're allowed to show on TV shows.
Actually, that's Mike Baldwin's merch, and he gets fucking 10% of all those beers.
You know what would be really smart of Mike Baldwin would be to make a Kyle Grooms shirt. That would be smart.
Well, that
Yeah.
would sell.
And then burn it.
Well, it's a little different if a white guy burns that shirt. It's a little different.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I look at
It's
it.
all degrees. It's
Also-
all levels and degrees.
Wait, Kyle, that shirt specifically is for one date at one of the improvs. Did I read that correctly?
Yeah, this was my comeback show after having brain surgery. This was like my first show, book show back. And, you know, it was a big, a deal for me. So I printed T-shirts for my comeback to stage after having brain surgery on September. I don't remember what date it was, but I think
Well,
it was 9/11.
Who's a
Now
dick
it's
now,
not funny.
Steve?
Way to fuck it up, Kyle.
Who's
It's
a
not
dick
funny
now,
yet.
Steve? That was great.
But I do.
Yeah, so
Well, but
Yeah.
I do think we know now why it says his name a bunch of times in a row. He's just trying to remember his own name.
Yeah. We also know that's why he has no idea what day it was.
What are you allowed to share? Why you had brain? What happened? Why you needed brain surgery? Or do you want to talk about that?
oh yeah, it was sudden. All of a sudden, I was out with my family having lunch at a vegan restaurant, and yeah, I started having a seizure. I seized, and then they rushed me to the hospital and found that I had a cavernoma, which is a group of cells that form a tumor, and it erupted and it was like a pool of blood in my left frontal lobe, which caused my right arm to go dead and my speech was deteriorating. So they had to perform surgery.
Well, and
They
Kyle,
had to go in.
let me
Damn.
just say we're so glad you're okay, and also what an indictment of vegan restaurants.
Now, and by the way, Steve has his name on, I don't know, 30, 40 shirts, different kinds of shirts, and he's never had a brain tumor. So, fuck
But it's
Steve.
only on there once per shirt.
Is that the rule? Is that the rule?
Yeah, Steve, if he forgets his name, he has to go in his closet and just go like this.
Actually, I have a confession. I copied this from one of Richard Pryor's album covers. If you see it, said, and picture it saying Richard Pryor, Richard Pryor, Richard Pryor, Richard Pryor. Then it makes more sense.
Yeah,
It
then it's
also
an
makes
homage.
more
It makes it
sense
even
because
cooler.
he also
With his
accidentally
face on
burned
it,
his
though, of
shirt.
course.
Yes, he did.
Oh, you're quick.
And had a comeback
That
show.
was quick.
All right, well, let's get
Yeah,
comedy.
the
Now that we
parallels are amazing. Synchronicity, I guess.
All right, we'll come to the stage now. He's recovered from brain surgery. Kyle Grooms, everybody. Kyle Grooms.
Thanks for having me. This is the third time I've been on this show, and every time I take a shower before I perform. I don't know why. You know what I mean? It's like y'all gonna smell like he looks stank. You know what I mean? Let me put my mask on. And I do this every time on my balcony because I have kids and they're listening to Kids Bop. And if y'all don't know what Kids Bop is, it's where they take regular edgy songs that are on the radio and then, make them safe for kids. And that's how I hear a lot of new music. And I'm waiting for Wet Ass Pussy to come out in the Kids Bop version. They'll probably make it positive, like we all people. You know what I mean? And yeah. Speaking of wearing masks, no, I'm kidding. I'm sorry, my segues are awful on the balcony. I was in China a few years ago, and I was laughing at people who were wearing masks. I'm like walking around like, they all look like they wear masks. You know what I mean? And like they're doing nails. And then 2020, like we're all looking like we work for the healthcare department or something, or medical services. And I was saying, I feel bad for bank robbers because now, what are they gonna wear? Their regular face when they go rob a bank? You know what I mean? Like you walk in a bank now, you have to put on a mask. If you don't have one, you look suspicious. I thought by now, 2020, I really honestly thought this would be like the age of Aquarius. We'd be all sitting on lawns and going to like, fucking farmers markets and shit like that, but I've been black most of my life, and this is the most anxiety I've ever felt about race, And I say most of my life because for 3 summers I was Latino. Not for real. I was working at a Spanish TV station, going to Latin parties, dating Spanish girls, eating Spanish food. I'm surprised I didn't change my name from Caio to Carlos. I go to the Puerto Rican Day Parade every year, party with the Puerto Ricans. Because that's what they tell us in America. Puerto Rican weekend, we're Puerto Rican. Cinco de Mayo, we're Mexican. St. Patrick's Day, we're Irish. San Gennaro Festival, we're Italian. But you say Black History Month, people be like, nah, I'm good. Can't be black a whole month. That's too much pressure. I need my job. And when it comes to the police, I hope there's change, something, The police got to me early because I grew up, I played baseball for the police athletic league, I taught to, respect authority, work well with others so they don't have to kick your ass later, And when it comes to, in my dealings with the police, I haven't had too much interaction. I've only been pulled over maybe 2, 3, 4, maybe 90 times in my life. And 90% was legitimate. It was, I was running a red light or speeding or hiding in the bushes or something, But 10% was bullshit. They were just checking me out to see if I belonged in a certain neighborhood or whatever. Like a cop stopped me once for jogging, you know what I mean? And he pulled me over and I was like, this ain't illegal. I was jogging, And I was carrying a TV at the time, but And the police officer actually let me go once because I was high. He didn't see me smoking weed, but I was high when he pulled me over, Because what happened is a friend of mine was in New York. We were in New York City. A friend of mine was driving back to Detroit, and he was out of weed. So we smoked the blunt. We broke bread together, and then I gave him whatever weed I had, so he would have some weed on his way, home on his journey. And he needed to know how to get out of New York, so I told him follow me through the Lincoln Tunnel. And that'll let you know how to get out. And when we got to the tunnel, the cops pulled me over and he kept going with my weed. So I knew I wasn't riding dirty, right? I knew I was clean. So, I was calm. I was like, okay, just give him, he licensed registration insurance. He left. He came back, I thought I was, collected and shit. And he goes, all right, here, you checked out okay, and take care, have a good night, and lay off the weed. I was like, I was like, I didn't think you knew. You should make detectives. You sharp. And then this one time when I was 19 years old, and I had a job at a TV station I was working at, and we had a company Christmas party, and company Christmas party, and it was in a nice neighborhood, And when I got in the neighborhood, the cops pulled me over, and they asked me where I was going, and they made me give them the number to where I was going, And I felt like I had to show my freedom papers, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just going to the Johnson plantation, It's gonna be a Merry Christmas. Man, thank y'all for laughing at that. I didn't expect it. Slavery makes whites uncomfortable. As if you got brothers chained in your basement. You know what I mean? Let them out. Anyway.
Kyle Grooms, everybody.
Kyle Grooms.
He did it.
Kyle Grooms. Tip
Nice
jar
work.
is open as always. Tip jar. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, you can super chat on the YouTube, throw in some Facebook stars, any of that stuff. By the way, Kyle, the Kids Bop thing was so fucking funny. And because I was at a wedding once where the band was basically playing Kids Bop versions of real songs because they were trying to clean everything up. And instead of the song, like the Damn You's a Sexy Bitch, it was Damn You's a Sexy Chick, and then it was like your neighborhood store instead of like your neighborhood whore. And I was like, that actually might sound worse. Everybody goes in and out. You can spend $1. Like, that's way worse.
Word, for real. Mm-hmm.
I loved your set, man. That was really funny. Loved every second of it, and I just enjoy what you bring to the table, man. On a balcony or not. On a balcony or not.
Thank you, man. If y'all would have booed me, I would have jumped.
By the way, I'll be honest, for safety reasons, I'm glad you don't have a Segway out there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rachel, what do we got?
Tips, yeah. So first we had Dana, $5 and said, Kyle, preset tip because I'll forget. And then we had...
Did you have brain surgery?
She didn't, but you know who did? Frankie Notaro in the live audience tipped you $10 and said, I'm a brain injury survivor and I'm so inspired by your story.
Word, that's what's up. Word. Check out my special on Amazon Prime.
No doubt.
And also, Frankie is so proud of being a brain injury survivor. All he shows us usually is his brain.
We also have Technics Canadian, $4.20. Great set. When did you choose to be black?
When I found out how cool it was, I felt it was all right. You know what I mean? But I had a choice. I went to a predominantly white school, very young age. You know what I mean? So I could have went the other way.
I mean, that was a tough moment when now it's like cultural appropriation is this thing you're not supposed to ever do now. So you're not allowed to want to be black anymore? That's a tough one.
No, he's actually black, Ben.
No, I'm saying for the rest of us. I'm trying to quit chocolate myself.
We also had Peter Ansel, $5 Canadian. Kyle, you had me at Breaking Bread.
Oh,
Nice.
shit. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Renee Hutchison, $10 for Kyle.
Nice.
Thank you.
Sam, $5 and says, I've never been so glad that my brother and his wife have banned Kid Bops from their kids.
You don't want to hear Wet Ass Playground?
Hilarious. Let me write that down.
By the way, I'm updating my bio now to writer for Kyle Grooms.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Right. Alexander.
It's called a water park, by the way. They're very popular.
Water park, good short for water park would be WAP, by the way. WAP is a great abbreviation for water park. I'm going to WAP. Hey everybody, I'm Kyle Grooms. Great to be back. Anyway, I love balconies. Feel free to write that one down. Love balconies. Because my kids are behind the glass. Am I wrong? Anyway, I'll be here all night.
By the way, I love that Kyle, while Ben was doing that, I don't know if you were turning up the volume or putting us on mute. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I was turning up the volume.
Yeah, sure.
That's not as fun. Rachel, what do you got?
All right, we also had, let's see, Alexander Breyer, $3 and said, Kids Bop is a death to parents because we have to hear the same songs that were popular 4 months ago on repeat.
That's true. True. Facts.
We also had Katie Louise, £5 and said, Kyle, you're an inspiration. Big hugs from England.
Thank you.
Zara, $5 and said, "Great set, Kyle Grooms, Kyle Grooms, Kyle Grooms, Kyle Grooms, Kyle Grooms." And then she's like, "How's your balcony weed growing?"
Oh, it's in me. It's in me.
It grew. It grew.
That's
So he's
bad.
good.
Yeah, that's gone. That's gone now. That's a graveyard. I trimmed that tree.
By the way, we are totally a future game on the show. We're totally gonna have to Kids Bop a song for sure.
I was just about to text you. I was texting you that right now. That's Kids Bop a Song is the next. That'll be a game at some point. That's really funny.
We also have Peter Amsel, 5 more Canadian, said, "My apologies. The first tip was premature. Great set, BLM." And then Matthew Plummer, $5 and said, "Kyle, I was driving 100 miles an hour on I-95 and a cop pulled up next to me and mouthed, 'Slow down.'"
Oh,
Yeah, that's a white dude for sure.
yeah.
And that's also a cop
A
that was.
similar thing happened to me too. I was on my phone and a cop saw me like swerving and he pulled over and was like, "Get off your phone." And I was like, my bad, you know.
Yeah, once
Thanks,
I used to have
for
a.
not you.
That's a nice thing to thank somebody for. And you'd wish in a better world unnecessary, but what I used to have a
What
phone
time-
that flipped up and it had a keyboard that would pop out, and I was leaving somewhere on the west side and I popped it up and so it's turned like this, and I'm typing on a keyboard with the screen above it like this while driving. A cop on a motorcycle pulls up alongside me and says, "I've never seen someone as good at that as you are." Holy shit.
I'm telling you, Ben's been enabled his whole life. Cop pulls
It was
up.
my
and-
birthday, so I got out of
Did they
that.
get email? Is that email?
Here's my question, Kyle. Is it insensitive for white people to tell you stories about how the cops didn't fuck with us? Is that we probably can't tell those stories to you, right? That's probably terrible. That's not a
but
good
it would
idea.
be more inspirational if you told me a story about how he whooped your ass. That would.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's my point. Like, I think,
Yeah.
you know, the thing I've learned through Black Lives Matter the last 12 months is like, I just thought I was lucky. No, I was just white and no one gave a fuck. So I have to figure that out. I'm trying to limit my white privilege now. Like I can walk around with beer outside because I'm white. I just don't now because it's kind of a dick move. I think I'm trying to limit.
Live your best life, man. Oh, come on, man. You can. Yeah, hey, come on, bro. I don't give a fuck if you enjoying a beer. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm the opposite on that.
It's like being a pretty girl trying to pretend I don't know, me. I don't know.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah, I've been walking. I've started during the pandemic taking walks with alcohol because that's really not the priority. I don't think anybody's bothering with that.
Yeah, right. Because at least you're sterilizing yourself, your system.
Yes. The cop walks by, you just pour it on your head. You're like, I'm just decontaminating.
Yeah.
Rachel, anything else coming in?
We do. Michelle Bailey tipped Kyle $10 and said, "Thanks for the laughs."
Nice.
And then we had a general, Scott Boulay tipped the show $5.
Ba 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 ba.
It's getting so much worse. Are we just gonna start humming a theme from Golden Girls? Like, what's gonna happen next?
Hey, pick a song and go with it. It's just whatever you want to do.
I've
each
never
time.
seen Golden Girls. I think Lady and I talked about
What?
this recently. Yeah.
Well,
What?
Rachel, if I could just say thank you for being a friend.
In one of the great shows of all time, Rachel.
Look. Rachel's never heard a song. She's never seen Harry Potter. She's like she watches Hamilton and does this show. She doesn't have a lot of stuff. Like she has no pop culture knowledge, so it does not surprise me she's never seen the Golden Girls.
I own these shoes.
Yes, but
How is that an argument?
No.
Oh my God.
How is that an argument of what Rachel doesn't know?
Wait,
Because
Yeah, no.
how do you not know a cultural touchstone this powerful?
New Kids on the
I
Block.
know
What is
Betty
it?
White and stuff. I just have never seen
Oh
that.
no, that's.
Ben is like, if I threw a party and invited everyone I knew except for Bowers, you would
I just love. By the way, Ben, I love how when you have something close, that's always surprising to me. Like, yeah, you got the shoes, of course, but they were within arm's reach, what I think is impressive. Like, you got those within 4 seconds. You have to
Yep.
go find them in a closet. They're somewhere in your office, like in a box. Like
I had to shut my camera off to go get the snacks. And yet,
Right. Ben has Golden Girl shoes just in arm's reach. I love it.
yeah.
It's one of the funniest shoes. One of the funniest shoes in the world. It is one of the funniest shows in the world. You have to watch it. It is so
Absolutely
fucking good. Like, can I just tell you one? I don't know, jokes don't translate so well this way, but I think this one might translate. Just an example of the comedy on Golden Girls. Betty White plays this very dumb character named Rose, right? And for one episode, she was trying to make extra money by testing products. And so at 3 a.m, the tall one, whatever the hell her name is, I'm blacking right now. Dorothy, thank you.
Yeah.
B. Arthur walks in and sees Rose, Betty White, with her arm in a bucket of water with a watch on. And she goes, Rose, what are you doing, honey? And she goes, I have to test if this watch is waterproof. And Dorothy goes, honey, why don't you just take off the watch? And then Rose goes, because then I'd have my arm in a bucket for no reason.
Anyway, guys, I want to take this moment to announce our spin-off podcast, Ben Glebe Recounts the Golden Girls. Starting Saturday, we're starting from episode 1 and moving on from there.
So Glebe and the Golden Girls, ladies and gentlemen.
We're calling it the Glebe Girls.
Taylor just suggested a good idea for the name, Glebe's Vintage Ladies. That's pretty good.
It all comes full circle. Love it.
And can I add a weird flex? The Golden Girls was shot in my neighborhood. well, not shot, but it took place in my neighborhood.
By the police? Oh.
Miami Beach. Miami Beach.
I thought all Golden Girls were shot in your neighborhood. I'm like, that's a bad neighborhood.
It took place. Yeah, that happens. And you get a golden shower in my neighborhood.
Yeah, well, Trump's a fan of that. That's Trump's the fan of the Golden Shower Girls, but that's a different thing altogether.
Oh my God, let's finish this up. All right,
Let's do it.
Scott Belay tipped the show $5 and said, "Steve for the wet ass playground."
I love that somehow ass is a kid's clean version of that show.
That's why it was funny. Why I left it in there.
Are we
Thank
caught
you
up?
for
Rachel?
explaining. Thank you for explaining.
All
that's
right,
funny.
let's get to our next comic. You've seen her on Laughs on Fox. There was very funny Meghan Hanley, everybody. Woo!
Thank you. Oh my, you guys, this is a lot to follow. This is amazing. I love it. Kyle, oh my God, always so funny. And like, yeah, I'm like, I have not had a brain injury. I don't have a cool shirt. I look like a Karen. Let me tell you guys, this is not a good look to have right now. Like, this is not at all. Like, this looks like a Fox News face. It's not good. Like, I look like I not only like agree with Trump, but I get turned on by the things he says. Not good. Every time he says something, and I'm like, they're like, oh, he knew about the virus. I'm like, I know. And they're like, are you excited by that? I'm like, no, I'm terrified. But this is the face. This is the face I make. It's not good. It's not good. I smile too much. It's a problem. You can't smile this much. People don't trust you. They don't trust you. People are like, are you this happy all the time? I'm like, I'm not even this happy right now. It's a lot of anxiety. Got the virtual background. I can't move back too far. It's too much. It's too much. But I am very excited to be here. I'm very excited about this. I've been in Brooklyn throughout this whole quarantine, and I've been here. Yeah, woo woo. Sorry, that was so white. Woo woo. Right there.
Very white.
I've been in Brooklyn. I have 2 roommates, and we are really big fans of the show Survivor. And usually you watch Survivor and you're like, thank God I'm not stuck on that island. We watched the season finale during quarantine and we were taking notes. It's a pretty good social game they got going on there. We're like, that's 1 jar of peanut butter. How many people, how many days? It's good planning. It's good planning. You know, it's been a very confusing time. I feel like what's been so hard is a lot of people up top. Nobody knows what's going on. There was like one survey. It was like the CDC said there were 6 new possible signs of the coronavirus. And I was like, possible? I was like, CDC, I want to be on your side, but I possibly know why you got defunded. Like, come on, this is a global pandemic, not a shitty game of Clue, you know? They're like, was it Miss Scarlet at the grocery store with a fever? Or Professor Plum at the park with a cough? Who knows? Who knows? I'm like, you should know. You should know. Stop guessing, or the bodies are just gonna keep piling up. That was too dark. All right. That took a turn. It took a turn. Yeah. It's been a lot of adjusting. I'm glad sports are back. I'm a very big sports fan. For a while, I did turn off the push notifications on my phone for ESPN and Bleacher Report because I felt like it was like an ex texting me. No. I'm like, unless we're getting back together, I can't hear from you. Stressful. Until there's confirmation. And now it's like nonstop. It's great. It's great. I'm turned on constantly. I'm a very big baseball fan. Baseball is my favorite sport. And the big story that was happening before all this was that the 2017 Houston Astros stole signs to win the World Series. And I'm a big baseball fan, so I was like, oh my God, this is scandalous, right? So I was telling this to a friend. I was like, can you believe it? They stole signs. And she goes, yeah, well, Meghan, then how would people know how to get to the ballpark? What? I was like, no. I'm like, no signs. Like Tom Hanks, like Gina Davis, like League of Their Own, you know, like signs. And she was like, oh, I get it, you know? And like, here's the thing, these guys got in a lot of trouble for this. Like a lot of suspensions, they've been getting like balls have been thrown at their heads. Like it's a lot going on. And I think that they should be applauded. I'm like, a group of men that can read signs. Pretty impressive. Impressive. I think if you can figure out that this means curveball, you should be able to figure out that this means I'm tired and I want to go home. I wanted to go home with you an hour ago, but now I just want to leave you here. I've been wearing a skin-tight dress all night. It feels like a corset. I can barely breathe. These heels have been killing my knees. I did my hair. I did my makeup. I did this all for you, but somehow you missed all the signs for a home run, got too drunk, and now nobody's going to round the bases. Thank you guys. That was my walk-off. That's my walk-off.
Hey, everybody.
Hanley with the walk-off. As a baseball fan, I
Thank
definitely appreciate that. Nicely done. Tip jar is open. Top right of the
Thank you.
screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, you can also super chat. I think it's great that the CDC doesn't seem to be giving us the signs, so the Astros can't steal them. Connecting everything. I also like that Miss Scarlet had the fever. I'm like, Scarlet fever.
Yeah.
I like how she opened up with a Karen joke and ended with Karen energy. You know what I mean?
I think the trick is, Meghan, the trick is if you're having trouble communicating with someone you're dating, apparently we've learned this from the Astros, you have to have a series of buzzers. You have to
Yes.
When
have them
something
wear a
vibrates.
buzzer and then hit a trash can. That's the way it works.
That's gonna be
Megan,
the new thing.
can I just say I loved your set, okay? And I love how much you smile, girl. You don't let anybody tell you when you can or can't smile.
Oh my God, you look gorgeous. I love
Thank
it.
you.
I love
Yeah, this one
it.
freaks me out. I don't like this one.
Thanks,
It's
bud.
hot.
You don't like it because you can't handle it, Barb.
I can't, and I don't like it. This gives me weird dreams. I don't want.
You're a lowercase t square now, okay, Barb?
Oh my God. Everything. The skin is so clear. The
Thanks.
makeup, I love it.
You want to go to a Trader Joe's and not wear masks? Let's do it, bud.
But I
That,
do love
oddly
it.
enough, brings up a good point. Like when people do, because some of those videos are obviously people were like doing their little protests or whatever by purposefully showing up until someone asked them to wear a mask. Like when they plan that, what is the pitch? Like they just say to their husband, they're like, "Hey, do you want to have everyone hate us on Twitter? I have an idea."
Right?
No, it's kind of like this. It's like, and you know the deadly virus going around right now that's like killing everybody? You want to help spread it? Do it. You can tell I need a haircut because it's coming out of the top of my bra.
By the way, Zara just called that character Caraben.
Caravan.
Oh my god. That was fascinating. I was like, oh my god, I was mesmerized.
Thank you very
I
much.
love it.
But Megan, I do like the sign thing. 'Cause I think that's important. Like to have signs and relate. Like so, like Chrissy, my
Sure.
girlfriend, and I like we do safe words not in the bedroom. Like so, like if we're at a party, we're both pretty social. But if she's like not feeling or she needs attention or whatever, the word's banana, she'll go, "Hey, banana," and then I just come and hang out with her for half an hour. And we don't have a fight later. Like it's just instant. It's done. You know.
What a subtle way to work that into the conversation, too.
Banana.
I love that.
Yeah.
Why not a word that could possibly come up during a party make more sense?
I hope you ain't talking.
I'm drunk, Ben, and I'm a dude. So she needs to go banana, and I go, oh fuck, sorry. I mean, it's
Got
gotta be. You can't have it subtle, or it's
Got
not gonna
it.
work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's like,
it's
"Hey,
sorry,
this
I'm not-
party." Oh, sorry. Go ahead,
Not-
Kyle.
No, a racial warning. I hope you don't not talking to black people when she run up to you and be like banana. You know, because they might just feel some type of way about that. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have a new your new safe word, Bowers. You just go equality. That way
There you go. Quality.
I actually have a funny story about that because once my daughter, when she was a little baby, she had like a little monkey hanging off her stroller. And some guy went up and was like, "Oh, little cute little monkey," and I forgot it was hanging there. And I
I had that. I had the same kind of thing. I had a code with my ex of like, you know, if we were bored at parties, you just say something to somebody. So I was trying to think of something that won't come up organically, and so I figured Mickey Mantle. Because I'm a big enough baseball fan. If she said that to me, it's not weird. Like, it could come up, but it's not something that someone randomly is going to say. And, like, it happened 2 different times. We had to change the signal. Because 2 different times, Mickey Mantle came up organically. And I was like, fuck, this is...
See, that's why I use banana, because I'm never going to have that organically come up. I'm never going to talk about a banana or have a banana or have a banana. It has to be all vegetables or fruits, because that doesn't have any part of
You're
our
like,
life.
this conversation is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
I still like that she's stopping though and saying it to you. Like it's not like I know banana. She's like, no, banana.
No, she'll just look at me and go, hey babe, banana. And I'll go, oh, fuck, sorry. And then I pay attention to her for a while.
That could also work because people are just like, wow, what a weird code they have for the bedroom. She just wants banana right now.
Yeah, banana.
Yeah.
She's like, banana. And you're like, I have to go.
If Bowers is drunk enough, she says that and he just pulls his dick out. It's not great.
No, that's when she says baby corn. It's a different signal.
Oh,
Oh.
my God. Sometimes Bowers says some shit that's extra hard to hear because you know it's real.
All right, Rachel, let's catch up.
Yes, please. So Technics tipped Meghan 2 Canadians said anxiety, happiness for the win. Great set.
Oh, thank you.
Tam tipped $5 and said shitty game of Clue did me in. It was Meghan with the joke on Zoom.
Oh, I love that.
Andrew tipped $5 and said, Meghan, people see me and my girlfriend and my smile as us being happy, when in reality, we're adorably freaking out. Good job with a relatable set.
I love that. That's so cute.
Frank Notaro, $5 and said, Meghan, I loved this sports bit.
Thank you. Thank you. Although I don't know, I love that it's just sports bit. That sounds very not specific. You know, the sports.
You know, when you're talking about the two teams with the ball in the arena.
There's a rivalry of some kind.
Home team.
We also had Zara tip $5 and said, you hit it out of the park.
Nice.
Guys, this is so fun. I feel like I'm on like the Showcase Showdown.
Katie Louise, 5 pounds. Megan, not in the least bit a Karen.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. The Megans have to come out against the Karens. We have to do it.
Oh,
Alexander
Megan versus Karen Infinity War. I think it's a new Marvel movie.
Yeah, right. A lot of complaining.
Alexander Breyer, $5 for the baseball jokes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Adam, $5 and said some things should stay between a girl and her fork.
Oh. I don't know, but sure.
He's forking with you, Megan. Don't worry about it.
I'll take it.
Barbara, $5 and said thanks for brightening up my night.
Oh, you're welcome, Barbara.
Bunster, Dana, $5 and said, but going forward, please stay out of my anxiety closet.
I like that anxiety closet. Ooh, that's a good. You can
I'm guessing that's
compartmentalize.
actually the joke about the fork. Things between a girl and her fork keep the emotion down. I think that's what it was referring to.
Okay.
I'm trying to
there's
save
a lot
it.
of layers. I like.
Our audience is like an onion, Megan.
I love it.
Sometimes they make you
makes
cry.
us cry. God damn it.
Because sometimes they make us cry.
You know what happens in our show? I say a joke, Steve repeats it, Bowers repeats it. It's our pattern. And then Rachel goes, okay. And then we go on to
Peter Anvil tipped 10 Canadian and said, Megan, I've met Karen. You're just about as far from her as you can get. Hilarious set.
Oh, thank you.
I like the idea that there is a leader Karen.
Well, that seemed oddly personal. Like Peter's been married to a Karen specifically.
Yeah, bitch, and I'm running for re-election. Carbon 2020.
Re-election.
Marty the leader. Marty, she's.
I forgot I thought you were being Ben for a second. My bad.
I'm never being.
Whoa.
Well,
That was someone trying to drive quickly away from that joke. Rachel, what else we got?
all right. We also had, what was his name? Matthew Plummer, $5 and said, Megan, I swear I had a great reply, but I had to abandon it as you know my sense of humor, so it probably wouldn't have worked. Banana.
Oh, there you go. All right. I have a Matthew joke. I should have done it. Okay, well, next time.
We also had a general, Andrew tipped the show $5 and said, Ben helped me better question my orientation. Not gonna lie, he's a good Latino with a nasal valley accent.
Thank you so much. It's high praise. Thank you very much.
I think we're caught up.
Let's play the game.
All right, let's play this game.
Woo.
Play a game.
Okay, so the game today is Diet a Song. These are going to be really funny, especially because I'm going to try and sing some of them. Here's some unpaid ones that I like. So I liked Raz's Eminem's The Real Slim Fast Shady.
Nice. But it's by Eminem, so it's not healthy.
And
Peanut
then
M&Ms.
Marissa had The Real Slim Lady. And then Matt Beto, knock, knock, knocking on the refrigerator door.
Hey.
Nice.
Hey.
All right, so these, starting with the live audience, these are the ones that we're going to be voting on comics. So just remember your favorite ones. So starting us off is Sean Ehrlich.
So I have two that go in exact opposite diet recommendation directions. So we've got Berlin's No More Carbs.
Nice.
And then Elton John's Goodbye Yellow Brick Cheese.
Let's go with Chris. We hopefully don't abuse you today.
All right, so I have
What, buddy?
I love this. I have a slim, fast car.
Nice.
I have fasting at Tiffany's.
And I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany's? And I said, oh no, just one meal a day.
And lean cuisine on me.
That's good.
Hayden.
I got one. Seizures at Tiffany's.
All right, I had the real even slimmer shady.
Nice.
525,600 minutes of cardio. One bourbon, one scotch, but no beer because it has way too many carbs. And I had fruits, vegetables, and hot dogs. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. And that's, of course, by low-fat meatloaf.
Nice. And excellent shirt.
Thank you, Steve.
Tam.
Also excellent shirt. Oh, wait, Tam froze.
Oh, no.
Frozen
Oh, there
Girls
she's
got
back.
cookies.
Oh, she's eating cookies.
Oh, good.
No.
I have Love is a Mini Splenda thing.
Nice.
The Heart Classic, Equal It Up. Zach Brown's Skinless Chicken Fried. And I Smell Sex and Sugar-Free Candy.
Nice.
Steve, that is insane that was your tour name. Bring Out Your Dead, the 2020 Steve Hofstetter tour. Jesus Christ.
I would, Ben, I would just like to point out I still have 12 boxes of shirts.
And you can purchase them at stevehofstetter.com?
That is correct.
Love that.
Yep.
Love that.
Bring up mine.
Nice.
Yeah.
If you're looking to rub in the pandemic in anybody's face, please get one of those shirts.
If you don't like your neighbor and your neighbor's old, please get one of those shirts.
Wait, does the A have a mask on it? Are you Nostradamus? What is happening? in that
Oh my
shirt?
God. It kind of does. Holy shit.
Wait, what? Show me that again. What the fuck?
It has a mask! It has a mask! Holy shit! Steve is the fucking prophet! All follow Steve! Holy shit!
Profits. Buy the shirts at stevehofstetter.com.
Day.
Wow. That is, by the way, shows you how business-minded Steve is. As he's being declared a prophet, he spun it into a business plan instantly. Oh my God, he's the prophet. Speaking of prophets, you can go to stevehofstetter.com.
The bit is more important than the sale, Ben. The bit is more important.
I have Life in the Fasting Lane and Only the Fat Diet Young.
Oh my God!
That's hilarious.
Sweetie.
Wow. Wow.
I have I can't get no weight reduction. And then I have Johnny B. Gluten, which starts with way back in Louisiana eating lots of greens. And then this one is specifically for Bowers. I'm blue. If I eat green, I might die. And then my last one is last Christmas, agave my heart.
Zara.
Okay, so I had dead mouse. Sometimes I kale.
Nice.
I ain't got no type 2 diabetes. Too legit to biscuit. And as Rachel will tell you, every morning I hit that WUP, that whey-in protein, make my WUP game freak.
It's true. Jessica.
Hi guys.
The angle.
I forgot what we were doing. What are we doing again?
Apparently making some sort of a dish.
Diet a song, Jess. Diet a song.
Oh, diet a song, right? Okay. So The only thing I could think of was instead of fat bottom girls, how about skinny fucking bitches?
They make the rock and
Can't
world
sing
go
it,
round.
So there you go.
Oh my god.
Let's go to Shannon. Had some?
I'll let you read them, Rachel.
Oh, you want me to read them? Okay, no worries.
Yes, absolutely.
Can do. And then, is there anybody in the audience that hasn't gone? Kate.
Hello. So Utah Saints, something gourd. Daft Punk.
Wait, we can't really hear
We
you.
can't hear you.
Oh,
A little louder.
a little louder.
Just
Or
talk
just
closer
bring the
to your
mic
mic. Hold your mic to your mouth.
That better?
Yep.
Yeah.
Much
Okay.
better.
So Utah Saints, something gourd.
Nice.
Daft Punk, harder, better, faster, falafel.
Nice.
And then after all that, my final one, Ricky Martin, living la vida laxative.
That doesn't work
Find
as
out
well as
Bowers'
you think.
secret.
No, that doesn't work as well as you think. After day 2, it's just water. Anyway.
All right, these are some of the other ones. So Jonathan S. With a little help from my cleanse. We had Jonathan S. Green Days, Food Riddance. Alexander Breyer. All the single servings, all the single
Yes, Rachel.
That's
Had my veggie smoothie brings weight loss to the yard. Mario Miser, Starship, we failed this diet. Cassie Schwartz, Alice's Organic Vegan Gluten-Free Restaurant.
nice.
Altair, Filler, Mario Jackson hit. Mario Jackson.
Michael? Did you mispronounce Michael?
No, it's Maio. Mayo?
Mao?
No?
Got Bayo?
Meow.
Meow? Meow?
It's pronounced Amanasala.
Gus Walsh, I'll be weight watching you. Alexander Breyer, Highway to Health.
Highway to hell.
Natalie Renee, pour some stevia on me. Mario Miser, the Rolling Stones, you can't always get tasty food. Renee Hutchison, REM, it's the end of the fast as we know it, and I feel faint.
Do the rest of the lyrics.
Adam Cornick, Ride the Light Salad Dressing by Low Calorie Metallica.
Nice.
Randy Longmire, Mr. Jonesing for Dessert by The Counting Calories.
Oh, nice.
Shannon Kerr, Cake by the Ocean you can't have. Shannon Savage, Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas is Food. Shannon Kerr, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and then signs them up for a CrossFit session. Andrew, pour some Splenda on me. Andrew, I'm not throwing away my fireball shot.
The Bowers diet.
Shannon Kerr, it's a dead man's party because we all died from hot yoga.
And you can get the shirts at stevehofstetter.com. Combines his two loves, dead people and yoga instructing.
And my third, profit.
Dave Adler. Frankie goes to Hollywood. Denny's. X-Lax. You'll need it. Shannon Kerr. I would walk 500 miles for a cornetto. Those of you who know Simon Pegg get this. Also, I still have some Girl Scout cookies. They're going for top dollar.
Yeah, I go for some Thin Mints right about now.
Andrew. Stacy's crumb has got it going on. That's it. We're caught up.
All right. Fun game. Wow, a lot of really great ones. I liked all the way I went for Christmas's food. I liked all the single servings was probably second place, but I gotta go with only the fat diet young because that's so goddamn true. I'm fucking going with it. It's so good. That's what I'm going with. Kyle, what was your favorite?
I couldn't remember them all, but since you said those three, that one was my favorite too.
Which one?
Only
Let's
the
hope
fat
people-
diet young.
Let's hope people pay more attention when they vote in November. Cool.
In the
Or they
future,
follow,
Kyle-
or they follow me into the booth, and I just tell them who I voted for, and they vote for that one too. That'll work.
Or also, Kyle, next time you're on, maybe just have a notepad in front of you or something.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'll remember that next time.
Megan, what was your favorite?
I loved lean cuisine on me.
Great.
That's
Awesome.
great.
Rachel.
God damn, this was a good one. So I liked From a Little Help with My Cleanse, but I've got to give it to all the single servings.
All right. Ben.
Loved all the single servings. Loved All I Want for Christmas is Food, but I vote for Lean Cuisine on Me.
All right. 2 for that. Steve, you can break a tie or pick a new one, or what do you want
Don't
to do?
call it a comeback, but it is. Lean Cuisine on Me was mine as well. Nicely done, but so many of these were so good. So Chris, you're the winner. Claim your prize. Email us through the website. That's the way it works.
Very cool. Nice
Well
work.
done.
2 this week, I think. All right. So, yeah, Megan, do you have any?
Oh no.
Okay. Kyle, you got any?
We eat protein. We ate protein.
Nice. I don't have any.
Protein.
Rachel, how many you got?
I don't know, like 10 or so.
Ben?
I have 15.
Steve?
I think I got 11 or 12.
All right. Well, let's start with Ben, and then we'll go in a circle till we're done.
All right.
All right, here we go. I've got All You Need Is Lard.
I have, oh no, Rachel, you want to go?
No, go for it.
All right. I have, I can't get no satisfaction because I am extremely hungry.
I will survive intermittent fasting.
Rolling in the Dip.
Where it's Atkins.
I love Rocky Road, but I'm not eating it because I'm on a diet.
Another one bites the crust.
Maybe got slightly less back.
Once I finish this dieting, I'll be leader of the 6-pack.
I love you just the weight you are.
Organic rice, baby.
No woman, no pie.
In that same theme, Cakeless by the Ocean.
1, 2, 3. I like me a macaroni. Hi, macaroni.
I don't think Ben's ever dieted.
Right? I don't think. Yeah, this is just food you eat.
You're
food
making
eating.
the songs less healthy.
Excuse me, are you guys fat shaming me right now?
No, we're fad diet shaming you. You're not doing.
Oh,
that.
I'm sorry that I'm failing at this diet. Way to just pile on.
You say pie on?
Pie, I said pie.
Yeah.
Okay. NutraSweet child of mine.
Take me to the nutrition shop.
Take me to the GNC.
Thanks for punching that up for me, Steve.
I'm just singing the next verse.
Write that on your paper, Rachel, to come in handy later.
Yeah, she's using her stylus.
How deep is your pizza?
Diet.
Oh, is it my turn? Born to run on a treadmill.
I'll take a plain cheeseburger, no bun, in paradise.
Fuck the protein by nutritionists with attitude.
Fuck the dough yeast.
Fuck the dough yeast. God damn it.
Fuck the police. Can I have some more cake?
Ben, you have more than us anyway. Do you want to do one you already had?
Sure. Some honey cake that I used to know.
You've lost that loving feeling, but also 10 pounds.
Raw peaches, no cream.
I want to hold your ham.
The Archie's hit. Sweet and low, sweet and low.
Only the good die young from diabetes.
Oh.
All about that bass smothered in creamed corn.
I think you're making these less healthy. I've got a lovely bunch of coconut milk. Which, by the way, I wrote before Ben did his open. This was typed out. It's typed.
Way to prove that with that 1 second show right there.
What?
Way to prove that by
I
showing
didn't want
the
to show
paper.
the rest of my.
Got it.
Show the rest of my.
Got it.
Good one's coming up.
My last one is walk this way to Jenny Craig.
I bet. How many you got left?
I just have one or two left. Depends on you.
Looks like I got 5 actually. I miscounted.
Jesus Christ.
I don't have to do all of them. How many you got?
2. Just do 2.
All right, we'll do 2.
Great. Sugar, sugar, bum, 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 bum. Oh, honey, honey, bum, bum, bum. You are my candy girl. That's that one.
All right, I have Stairmaster in Heaven.
And my last one. Whoop, there it is. Pasta.
My last one is wet asparagus.
Asparagus. Nice. Love it. All right, we did it. It's time to check in with our courtroom reporter, Leedy. Leedy, what you got for us? What you got for us,
Reporting
Leedy?
live from New Mexico, we have Give Me Your Buns.
That is great.
Camera was good.
That looks great. That's hilarious.
I'm terrified.
Good drawing of Megan.
Here's Kyle at an art show, and you guys are all like judging it like a critic. So, what does it mean? Interesting. Steve is even wearing a turtleneck. That's that. Here's Bowers in the Apocalypse with the tires on the top of the car and the mohawk.
Love it.
Also, apparently, he killed the guy whose car that was.
Yeah, probably. He's in the
Well, I
trunk.
didn't know what he looked like. How's I supposed to draw him?
How do you earn the mohawk otherwise?
Don't judge me. What's that, Chris? I can't hear you. Please, no. No. I think you guys are gonna break him if you keep it up. Chris, are you okay? There is if Bowers and Steve switch places. So Bowers is incredibly tall. He's wearing a social distancing social club shirt. Steve has dark hair and is afraid of lettuce. And you're hiding from the sun. And then the last one is, shoot, I gotta figure out how to, there we go.
There we
Because
go.
it makes us cry, Jinx! And then Bowers in the background, because it makes us cry.
Awesome.
It only took Bowers a little longer on that joke because he's afraid of onions. So.
I didn't know they made you cry. I've never had one or been around one. So. All I know about that is from what I've seen on television. All
Bowers,
right.
you know sometimes those little bumps on hot dogs or hamburgers, those are onions.
I don't eat bumpy food, Steve. That's what I'm gotta be smooth.
That's bullshit. Pizza, man. Pizza.
Pizza's not bumpy.
Pizza with toppings with meats on it. It's pretty bumpy.
Pepperoni's not. I only put pepperoni on pizza. It's not bumpy.
That's literally bumps. It's like potholes all over your pizza.
Well, potholes I'll give you, but bumps is different. I'm just fucking. Who cares? You're right. I eat bumpy food. I'm sorry, Ben. Yeah, of course I eat bumpy food.
What if Bowers just dug his heels in right now? It's like, no bumps.
I level all my food. I have a fucking level, and I use a plane. I fucking plane that shit.
Someone comes and gives him a hamburger, he just sands it down.
Yes.
Kind of roll it.
Have a rolling pin in my back pocket. All right. Hey, we made it to the end of another show. Megan, where do we find you in the world? How do we get a hold of you? How do we follow you?
You can find me on Instagram at the Meghan Hanley, Megan with an H, Meghan Hanley.
Awesome. Well, appreciate you being here. We'll see you next time, and keep up that big brick wall. We love it. Kyle, where do we find you at, buddy?
You can find me at Kyle Grooms on all platforms. And you can see my special Brain Humor on Amazon Prime right now. Brain Humor on Amazon Prime.
Cool. Can you spell Kyle Grooms in case we didn't see it?
Yeah, how do you spell that?
KYLEGROOMS.
Awesome. All right, buddy.
All right, peace, yo.
Thanks, bud. Tell the baby said hello. All right, cool. As for me, you can find me at Bowers Comedy on places, and my podcast Dockheads is out where you get podcasts. Ben.
I have a special also that's on YouTube called Neurotic Gangster. It's in 5 parts, or you can watch it on Amazon Prime. It might have been taken down from there from some flagging issues, so let me know if that's the case. And this Sunday at Nowhere Comedy Club, I have You're the Game Show, our 4th installment. You can win cash and prizes, and the voice of Tina from Bob's Burger, Dan Mintz, will be opening for me at that show, so come check it out. Use SDSC for a discount ticket, the promo code.
Yeah, awesome. Ben, sorry for reporting your special. I didn't know they would take it down.
I will also be at Steve's birthday show this Friday night at Nowhere Comedy Club. It's going to be an incredible show. We've got Bassem Youssef. We've got Elaine Boozler, comedy legend. We've got Steve Hofstetter, Chris Bowers. Who else we got, Steve?
We got Brett Druck and Dan Muggleton and Ryan Niemiller. So come to that show on Friday, and we have a very, very special unannounced guest that's going to be at the show live as well.
Is it Eddie Murphy? Is it still Eddie Murphy? Or
still Eddie?
I'm sorry. Fuck. I shouldn't have said that.
Shit. I fucked
Damn
it up too.
Better than Eddie Murphy.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow. Martin Lawrence will be there this Friday.
Worse than Eddie Murphy. Okay, but also during this show, I'd scheduled to drop during this show.
Steve's version of yes and, but also.
Well, this is a different thing. So my version of yes and is no but. But anyway, I dropped the video during this show. I scheduled ahead of time. I just announced my 2021 tour. It is not called Bring Out Your Dead. It is called The Dark Stuff, and starting March 9th, I'm doing 117 cities in, I think it's 139 days, because I'm taking Mondays off. I'm not crazy. But yeah, check those out. Tickets are available pre-sale right now. Pre-sale is cheaper. And just in case things are still shit, they're completely refundable. So don't worry about it. Pick up some tickets right now. You can get them at my website. And Rachel.
Yeah, so the next Comedy Juice show is on September 17th at 6 p.m. Pacific. You can get tickets at nowherecomedyclub.com. We've got people like Josh Wolf, Michael Malone, who's not been on the show yet. A lot of different talent, so please come check it out.
Awesome. Very cool.
Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence. It's a great.
Yeah, all great.
That's awesome. All right. Well, we made it through another one. Audience, thank you so much. We love you guys. You were great yet again. Great game, great laughing, great community. Big fans, all you guys. Love the Mohawk Shan. We will see you guys on a Friday.
I really wish you
All
didn't
right.
say it.
Rach.
Like that.
Yeah, I've got
sorry, my bad.
some
Rach, we got him to
On
come
a
in for him.
Friday. What the fuck was that? On a Friday.
My bad.
Still
My
right
bad.
there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you already locked out.
Usually you send me and Rachel pronunciation notes after the show, but I'll take
Right,
it.
my
now.
mistake.
bad.
I thought we were already off air. My mistake.
By the way, it's super weird over text. It's a loop of mispronunciation.
True. A lot of capital letters and asterisks.
Rach, what are we gonna catch up on?
All right, so Z Bunster tipped the show $5 and said if I buy Steve the tour shirt, will Steve send it to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue?
Wow. We should all buy Steve shirts and send them to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
I'm totally down with that. I will happily send a care package there. And
That is
for what else?
hilarious.
And then
Send the Karen package.
Lastly, so don't say the word for me, but you guys know how I always pronounce that band incorrectly?
Yes.
Well, Shannon Kerr tipped the show $100 and wrote, she's trying to teach me how to pronounce it, and so she just paid the show $100 to try and get me to say it correctly. So if based on what she'd said and what I think it's Oingo Boingo.
Wow!
Yay! Nice
Incredible.
work. She did it. Oingo boingo.
She did it. She will forget that by Friday.
I definitely
Yes.
Very cool.
All right, see you guys Friday for Steve's birthday.
Yep. We're excited. So awesome. Well, yeah, another show in the books. I will see you guys Friday.
Well,
And
thank
by another
you,
show in the
Rebecca
books,
Black.
he definitely means Savannah's book.
Yeah. By the way, new tour shirts are also available. They say the dark stuff. Anyway, thank you all for the support, and I'm very looking forward to Friday's show. By the way, in addition to the birthday show at night, Friday's SDSC show is going to be a bunch of the folks that I often tour with, telling behind the scenes shit about me, and it's going to be very embarrassing. And I'm afraid of Lydia's drawings. And good night.
Yes, well, thank you for being with us. It's been quite a fun time, and apparently Hofstradamus has spoken, and the pandemic will be over by March, so that's great news. All we gotta do is wait this out till March, you guys. That is fantastic. In the meantime, I will just be here listening to two oceans at once. Good night.
And just
What's in
real
the
quick,
skull?
Hofstradamus shirts will be available at the store. That's a wonderful idea, Ben.
Also, Steve, how's your next tour not called Bring Out the Survivors? But okay.
I don't know if you guys understand what the point of turning off the cameras is. Okay, great.
It's in the coconut.